to face. Steel may rise and nations tremble, fear may whisper through the land, but the sound of heaven's footsteps echoes closer than our stand. Lift your eyes beyond the darkness, see the banner in the flame. The commander goes before us, Yahweh Sabaoth is his name. Yahweh Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts, arise, marching at the front lines, fire in your eyes. The earth will tremble, the mountains bow. The battle belongs to the Lord here and now. Yahweh Sabaoth, armies aligned, we follow the thunder of your war cry. No fear, no retreat, by faith we move. The Lord of hosts is breaking through. Shields are beating like a heartbeat, drums of war begin to sound. Every step is marked by covenant, holy ground beneath the ground. Not by numbers, not by power, not by sword or mortal might, but by spirit, by his promise we advance into the fight. Ancient gates begin to shatter at the echo of his voice. He rides forth in righteous glory. Every nation has a choice. Yahweh Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts, arise, marching at the front lines, fire in your eyes. The earth will tremble, the mountains bow. The battle belongs to the Lord here and now. Yahweh Sabaoth, armies aligned, we follow the thunder of your war cry. No fear, no retreat, by faith we move. The Lord of hosts is breaking through. Holy, holy, mighty in war, who can stand when you draw your sword? Angels march with burning wings, heaven roars as Zion sings. The bow is broken, the spear undone, the victory cry has already begun. From generation to generation on, the Lord of hosts sits on the throne. Not by strength of flesh and bone, but by the word from heaven's throne. We do not fight alone. Yahweh Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts, arise. The Lion of Judah is roaring tonight. Walls are falling, chains undone. The war is finished, the victory won. Yahweh Sabaoth, forever reign. Your fire goes before us, your glory, our fame. We stand unashamed, redeemed and free, marching with the Lord of victory. Yahweh Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts goes before me. Yahweh Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts goes for me. The ground is shaking under marching feet. Steel and fire clash in the valley beneath. The enemy roars, their banners rise, but heaven opens in the battle cries. We lift our voices, not our blades. We raise our song, unafraid. For the King goes before us unseen, while we stand and worship the Holy One. King, we don't fight with fear or pride. We lift our praise and step aside. For when we worship, heaven moves and every chain begins to break in two. sky, the heavens respond. The enemy trembles, their strength is gone. Not by might, not by human hand, but by the power of the great I am. As we bow low, his power ascends, and the war is decided before it begins. We don't chase the fleeing foe, we lift our song and let him go. For every shout of holy praise rewrites the ending of the day. The king fights while his people adore. He thunders loud, we sing even more. Our praise is fire, our song is a sword. Victory comes from the voice of the Lord. The king fights while his people stand, hands lifted high, not clenched in demand. We worship, he conquers, the war is won. The battle belongs to the mighty one. Lift your voice, don't fear the night. The king is moving, the king will fight. Lift your voice, let heaven hear. Praise goes up, the enemy disappears. As the singers lead the way, the armies of heaven invade. Every stronghold starts to fall when worship answers the battle call. When I am weak, I lift my song. When fear surrounds me, I praise him strong. I don't need to see the fight. I trust the king who wins every time. The king fights while his people adore. The heavens roar, the nations fall. Our praise is fire, our song is war. Victory comes from the voice of the Lord. The king fights while his people stand. Faith in our hearts, praise in our hands. We worship, he conquers, forever done. The battle belongs to the Holy One. We worship, he fights. We worship, he fights. The king of glory wins again. The king of glory wins again.
Shaking of the ground, ancient promises awaken as his thunder rolls around. Every shadow starts to tremble, every throne begins to fall. When the sound breaks through the darkness, it's the lion's battle call. Lift your eyes, the king is rising, fire blazing in his mane. Every enemy is frozen at the mention of his name. Lion of Judah, roar in the fight, your voice is the fire.
through the night. Chains are breaking, fear must flee at the sound of your authority. Lion of Judah, strong and true, the battle is won when you break through. We stand unafraid, we follow the cry. The Lion of Judah is marching by. Who can stand against the roar of the King who reigns forevermore? Heaven answers, earth obeys at the sound of his voice. The armies praise. From Zion's hill to the ends of the land, victory rests in his scarred hands. The grave is empty, the stone rolled away. The Lion reigns in power today. Even when the valley is dark, even when the night feels long, we hear the roar within our spirit, and it makes us strong. Lion of Judah, roar again. Let the sound shake every chain. Walls are falling, hope is born at the power of your holy storm. Lion of Judah, King divine, your victory forever is mine. We will march, we will not hide. The Lion of Judah fights by our side. Lion of Judah, roar across the land. Lion of Judah, the victory Hear the clash of fire and kingdoms, hear the nations rise in pride. Bows are drawn and spears are lifted as the armies collide. But above the sound of battle, there's thunder in the sky. It is not the voice of man, it is God drawing nigh. He speaks and mountains tremble. He moves and armies fall. One word from his mouth ends the rise of them all. He breaks the bow, he shatters the spear, silences armies, removes every fear. The fire of war dies at his command. The
stand dressed for death. The enemy boasts, their numbers rise, but heaven sharpens justice in the skies.
One command, the ground will shake. Every scheme begins to break. No retreat, no second blow. One strike from God and the foe is low. No mortal strength can stand its edge. No demon cross its righteous pledge. It does not miss, it does not lie. It falls with heaven's battle cry.
The sword of the Lord never fails. It cuts through night. It never bends. It tears down fear. It never breaks. Victory lives in every stroke he makes. The sword of the Lord, righteous and pure. What he declares forever endures.
He swings once and the war is done.
The sword of the Lord has never failed, not once.
Holy is the blade that comes from his mouth. Judgment to the north, mercy to the south. Every step we take, he goes before. The war is won by the word of the Lord.
Strike the ground, let the nations hear. The edge of truth is drawing near. No weapon formed will ever stand against the sword in Yahweh's hand.
When my strength is gone, I will not fear. I trust the blade that draws him near. I don't swing, I don't defend. I stand still and watch him.
The sword of the Lord
Never fails, it cuts through time. It never bends, it silences hell. It shatters chains, the enemy falls at the sound of his name. The sword of the Lord, living and true. What he has spoken, he surely will do. He strikes once and the war is done.
The sword of the Lord has never failed, not one.
Never broken, never weak, forever sure, forever king. The sword of the Lord reigns eternally. Steel may shatter, shields may fall, kingdoms rise and crumble at the call. But there is a blade not forged by man, carved by heaven, held in his hand. His light across the plain cuts through lies, breaks every chain. No darkness stands, no throne survives when the sword of the Lord arrives.
Not tempered by fire,
Not dulled by time, it moves with truth, it strikes divine.
every word he speaks is flame.
Every strike proclaims his name.
The sword of the Lord never fails. It cuts through night. It never
fights and dress for death. The enemy boasts their numbers rise, but heaven sharpens justice in the skies. One command, the ground will shake. Every scheme begins to break. No retreat, no second blow. One strike from God and the foe is low. No mortal strength can stand its edge. No demon cross its righteous pledge. It does not miss, it does not lie. It falls with heaven's battle cry. The sword of the Lord never fails. It cuts through night, it never bends. It tears down fear, it never breaks. Victory lives in every stroke he makes. The sword of the Lord, righteous and pure. What he declares forever endures. He swings once and the war is done. The sword of the Lord has never failed. Not once. Holy is the blade that comes from his mouth. Judgment to the north, mercy to the south. Every step we take, he goes before. The war is won by the word of the Lord. Strike the ground, let the nations hear. The edge of truth is drawing near. No weapon formed will ever stand against the sword in Yahweh's hand. When my strength is gone, I will not fear. I trust the blade that draws him near. I don't swing, I don't defend. I stand still and watch him end. The sword of the Lord never fails. It cuts through time, it never bends. It silences hell, it shatters chains. The enemy falls at the sound of his name. The sword of the Lord, living and true. What he has spoken, he surely will do. He strikes once and the war is done. The sword of the Lord has never failed. Not once. Never broken, never weak. Forever sharp, forever king. The sword of the Lord reigns eternally. The ground is shaking under marching feet. Steel and fire clash in the valley beneath. The enemy roars, their banners rise, but heaven opens in the battle cries. We lift our voices, not our blades. We raise our song unafraid, for the King goes before us unseen, while we stand and worship the Holy One. We don't fight with fear or pride. We lift our praise and step aside. For when we worship, heaven moves and every chain begins to break in two. The King fights while his people adore. He thunders loud, we sing even more. Our praise is fire, our song is a sword. Victory comes from the voice of the Lord. The King fights while his people stand, hands lifted high, not clenched in demand. We worship, he conquers, the war is won. The battle belongs to the mighty one. Walls collapse at the sound of praise. Darkness flees when his name is raised. Trumpets cry, the heavens respond. The enemy trembles, their strength is gone. Not by might, not by human hand, but by the power of the great I am.
writes the ending of the day. The king fights while his people adore. He thunders loud, we sing even more. Our praise is fire, a song is a sword. Victory comes from the voice of the Lord. The king fights while his people stand, hands lifted high, not clenched in demand. We worship, he conquers, the war is won. The battle belongs to the mighty one. Lift your voice, don't fear the night. The king is moving, the king will fight. Lift your voice, let heaven hear. Praise goes up, the enemy disappears. As the singers lead the way, the armies of heaven invade. Every stronghold starts to fall when worship answers the battle call. When I am weak, I lift my song. When fear surrounds me, I praise him strong. I don't need to see the fight. I trust the king who wins every time. The king fights while his people adore. The heavens roar, the nations fall. Our praise is fire, our song is war. Victory comes from the voice of the Lord. The king fights while his people stand. Faith in our hearts, praise in our hands. We worship, he conquers, forever undone. The battle belongs to the Holy One. We worship, he fights. We worship, he reigns. The King of glory wins Hear the clash of iron kingdoms, hear the nations rise in pride. Bows are drawn and spears are lifted as the armies collide. But above the sound of battle there is thunder in the sky. It is not the voice of man, it is God drawing nigh. He speaks and mountains tremble. He moves and armies fall. One word from his mouth ends the rise of them all. He breaks the bow, he shatters the spear, silences armies, removes every fear. The fire of war dies at his command, the victory rests in his mighty hand. He breaks the bow, he shatters the spear, the enemy scatter when God draws near. Be still and know the battle is done, the Lord of hosts has already won. Kings may march with hardened hearts, giants roar and threaten war, but they cannot stand a moment when he steps onto the shore. Every weapon forged in darkness, every scheme the wicked plan, falls to dust before the power of his outstretched hand. Not by strength nor by number, not by sword nor by flame. The war is settled forever by the power of his name. He breaks the bow, he shatters the spear, silences armies, removes every fear. The fire of war dies at his command, the victory rests in his mighty hand. He breaks the bow, he shatters the spear, the enemy scatter when God draws near. Be still and know the battle is done, the Lord sight, no blade moves outside his will. He stands above the chaos and the nations all grow still. When my heart is shaking, when the war feels near, I remember who commands the storm, and I lose my fear.
He breaks the bow,
He shatters the spear, silences armies, removes every fear. The fire of war dies at his command, the victory rests in his mighty hand.
he breaks the bow,
He shatters the spear, the enemies fall, the path is clear. Be still and know, lift up your song, the Lord our God reigns strong. Be still, be still, be still. The Lord of hosts reigns forever. From the silence of the dawn, hear the shaking of the ground. Ancient promises awaken as his thunder rolls around. Every shadow starts to tremble, every throne begins to fall. When the sound breaks through the darkness, it's the lion's battle call.
lift your eyes, the king is rising.
Fire blazing in his mane.
Every enemy is frozen.
At the mention of his name, Lion of Judah, roar in the fight. Your voice is the fire that tears through the night. Chains are breaking, fear must flee at the sound of your authority. Lion of Judah, strong and true. The battle is won when you break through. We stand unafraid, we follow the cry. The Lion of Judah is marching by.
Not by sword and not by number, not by strength of mortal hands, but by covenant and promise written deep in ancient plans.
When the enemy surrounds us, when the war is at our gate, we remember who goes before us and we do not hesitate.
He has conquered death and darkness.
He has torn the veil apart.
Now his roar awakens courage.
Burning bright within our hearts. Lion of Judah, roar in the fight. Your voice is the fire that tears through the night. Chains are breaking, fear must flee at the sound of your authority. Lion of Judah, strong and true. The battle is won when you break through. We stand unafraid, we follow the cry. The Lion of Judah is marching by. Who can stand against the roar of the King who reigns forevermore? Heaven answers, earth obeys at the sound of his voice. The armies rise.
From Zion's hill to the ends of the land, victory rests in his scarred hands. The grave is empty, the stone rolled away. The Lion reigns in power today.
Even when the valley is dark, even when the night feels long, we hear the roar within our spirit and it makes
us strong.
Lion of Judah, roar again.
Let the sound shake every chain.
Walls are falling
At the power of your holy throne.
Your victory forever is mine.
We will march, we will not hide. The Lion of Judah fights by our side. Lion of Judah, across the land. Lion of Judah.
The victory stands.
Hear the thunder in the valley, feel the ground beneath us shake. From the dust of ancient promise, He awakens hearts of faith. Steel may rise and nations tremble, fear may whisper through the land, but the sound of heaven's footsteps echoes closer than our stand.
Lift your eyes beyond the darkness. See the banner in the flame.
The commander goes before us, Yahweh Sabaoth is His name.
Yahweh Sabaoth, Lord of hosts, arise. Marching at the front lines, fire in your eyes. The earth will tremble, the mountains bow. The battle belongs to the Lord here and now. Yahweh Sabaoth, armies align. We follow the thunder of your war cry. No fear, no retreat. By faith we move. The Lord of hosts is breaking through.
Shields are beating like a heartbeat. Drums of war begin to sound. Every step is marked by covenant, holy ground beneath the ground.
Not by numbers, not by power, not by sword or mortal might, but by spirit, by His promise, we advance into the fight. Ancient gates begin to shatter at the echo of His voice. He rides forth in righteous glory. Every nation has a choice. Yahweh Sabaoth, Lord of hosts, arise. Marching at the front lines, fire in your eyes. The earth will tremble, the mountains bow. The battle belongs to the Lord here and now. Yahweh Sabaoth, armies align. We follow the thunder of your war cry. No fear, no retreat. By faith we move. The Lord of hosts is breaking through. Holy, mighty in war. Who can stand when you draw your sword? Angels march with burning wings. Heaven roars as Zion sings.
The bow is broken, the spear undone. The victory cry has already begun. From generation to generation known, the Lord of hosts sits on the throne.
Not by strength of flesh and bone,
the lyre.